These are what we're going to be planting. These are called seed strips, and they were actually invented by a schoolgirl in South Africa. So she's not some famous scientist or anything, she was just a schoolgirl. So it shows you anybody can do anything. And if you feel these pieces of paper, I'll pass them around, they actually have the seeds in them. Can you feel, if you feel the spaces? And so what that means is that all the seeds are already the right distances apart from each other. So what we're going to do is plant these pieces of paper. The paper then is going to disintegrate and it's going to act almost like a compost for the tomatoes. The other thing is that this piece of paper shows you exactly how deep you need to bury it. So you don't want to see any white. We only want the color at the top. And that's how you know exactly how deep to plant it. So if you look at some of these, we're going to be planting all sorts of different vegetables today. Those are tomatoes. These ones you can see are green peppers. And they need quite a lot, they need to be quite a lot deeper. So there's much less color at the top. So again, you plant until you only see the color at the top, and then they're at the right depth for each other. So that's what we're going to be doing with the seed strips. But there's more to this than that. The other thing that this girl thought of doing was putting companion seeds with them. So these are the companion seeds for the tomatoes. They're different companion seeds for all the different vegetables. And what the companion seeds do is protect the plants from insects. So you'll see with tomatoes, there's a lot of companion seeds because insects really like tomatoes. And with the tomatoes, we're going to be planting basil, lavender, and asteraceae. And they will fool the insects into thinking that there's no tomatoes there, and so then the tomatoes will be protected. So essentially what we do is we cover all the white bits. You don't want to see any white, we only want to see the color. Only the red, yes? And once it's in the ground like that, you planted your seeds. It's really that quick and simple. So all you do is measure out how far we want to go. And just tear it where the scissors is. And now we plant that one.
Okay, put it nice and, sit it nice and low.
Low in the ground. Hold it up. And we cover till we only see the red. Okay. So then when we're finished with planting our row, we'll plant another one over here. And then we're going to put the companion seeds in. So you just put exactly the same. Okay. The other thing that she's done is that we're going to plant them in a very specific order. We're not just planting any vegetables anywhere. Because some vegetables take things from the soil, some things give things to the soil. So tomato, for instance, takes quite a lot from the soil. We want to try and keep the plants at least 30 centimeters apart from each other. More is better, but less is bad. So 30 centimeters is the maximum. So one school ruler is what we want between the plants so that they don't steal food from each other and nutrients from each other. And we just lay the strip again like we just did, and we're done.
And that's how many tomato plants?
In this one, you will get 12. 1, 2, 3.
Hey! Our film star. He works harder on the camera, that is. It's on film. I want you out to shout Mzimo. Yeah? 1, 2, 3.